That does not, in my interpretation, comply with the standard I've asked you to hit. New question, the member for Northumberland, Quinte West.
Let me see if I can make this relevant, Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Labour. Minister, over the years, many constituents in my riding of Northumberland Quinte West have either worked in the nearby General Electric manufacturing plant or know someone close to them who has. I've been following the progress of their health case very closely, Speaker. This has been and continues to be a very difficult situation for these workers and their families. Minister, I know you have met with advocates of the workers and the workers themselves many times. This year, we are making some progress. In the spring, you held a 3-day information clinic in Peterborough to provide workers and family members information and assistance with their claims.
Question.
You also established a data working group. Speaker, to the Minister, can you tell us what consideration of their cases to the WSIB have been?
Thank you. Minister of Labour.
Thank you, Speaker. I rise today to answer this question to the member from Northumberland Quinte West, and I want to thank my colleague to the right of me, the member from Peterborough, the Minister of Agriculture, because it's just an incredible day for the GE workers in Peterborough, Speaker. They've been through such a tough situation for so long. The situation has dragged on for people that were exposed to toxins in the past at the GE plant. So I'm so happy today to rise to speak to the incredible progress we've made by working together on this, Speaker. This week, Speaker, the WSIB announced that they have established a dedicated review team that's going to reopen and review more than 250 cases involving these GE Peterborough workers, Speaker. These cases should have got better examination in the past. They're going to get the proper examination they should get today, Speaker. Ensuring rapid actions and solutions is what we've been about on this. This is a good day for Peterborough, Speaker.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Well, thank you, Minister. I'm happy to hear of where we are today. This has been, as I said before, been very difficult and lengthy process for these workers. I believe they deserve the justice they have sought after such a long time. I think it's also important that our government is working to prevent this situation from happening again. I have heard you say many times in this House that you work hard every day to ensure Ontario is among the safest places in the world to work. I know you work hard to ensure that people who go to work come home safe and sound at the end of the day. An important part of that is also ensuring that people don't get sick later in life as a result of their work. Minister, what are you and your ministry doing to address occupational diseases around the province?
Thank you. Sir.
Speaker, thank you again to the member for that question. Speaker, employers and employees and organized labour and health and safety organizations and this government, my ministry and inspector, Speaker, do work very hard each and every day to ensure that Ontario has become one of the safest places in the world to work and remains one of the safest places in the world to work, Speaker. At the Ministry of Labour, we know it's critical that occupational diseases are treated with exactly the same seriousness as an important, Speaker, as physical injuries. We're focused on prevention, Speaker. The cornerstone, what we've been able to learn from this, Speaker, what we've been able to learn from the GE situation is that we need a dedicated occupational disease response team, Speaker, and that's what we're putting in place in the province of Ontario. It's going to examine, it's going to respond to all aspects of occupational disease exposure. It's going to go from initial reports to enforcements to helping the workers work their way through the claim system, Speaker. It's a huge step forward for safety in the province of Ontario.